Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. Well, we're looking at Psalm 24. Now, remember yesterday we said this was a psalm written by David as he was bringing the Ark of the Covenant back to Jerusalem, to the holy place where the throne of God would be, and Jesus himself, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the presence of God would sit on that mercy seat in the midst of his people and bless his people. David was excited, the people were excited, and the choir was singing. This psalm was meant to be sung by the choir as it was led by a director. Now, how it would work would, listen to this, the choir would all sing together. The earth is the Lord's and all its fullness, the world and those who dwell therein. For he has founded it upon the seas and established it upon the waters. Then the choir director would shout out, "Who may ascend into the hill of the Lord? Or who may stand in his holy place?" And the people, the choir would answer, "He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to an idol or vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He shall receive blessing from the Lord and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is Jacob, the generation of those who seek him, who seek your face, Selah." And then they together with all their voice would sing, "Lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in." Then the choir director would ask the question and shout out, "Who is this King of glory?" "The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle." The choir would respond, "Lift up your heads, O you gates, and lift up, you everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in." And then again the choir director would shout in verse 10, "Who is this King of glory?" And all the people in the choir would answer, "The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory, Selah." Oh, what a beautiful song to be sung as they honored the presence of God in the midst of the people. Now the psalm begins just reminding us that we are stewards of God's creation. The earth is the Lord's in all its fullness, the world and those who dwell therein. I notice over and again throughout the scripture, as people would come to worship the Lord and acknowledge who he is, they would speak of the fact of Genesis chapter 1. God created the heavens and the earth. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth is the Lord's and all its fullness, the world and all those that dwell therein. Did you notice he didn't say the universe is the Lord's, but I'll guarantee you it is. The earth he's chosen as a special possession for his people. When Abraham met Melchizedek in Genesis chapter 14, Melchizedek, one of the first things he said, "The Most High God, the processor of heaven and earth." And then when Abram was asked to maybe take some of the goods from the raid that he had made, no, he said, "No, I swore to the Most High God, I will not take anything. He is the possessor of heaven and earth." They recognized in worship that God owned it all. It's all his, and we are privileged to live on this planet that he created for us, but it's his. We're only the stewards. If we have anything to give that's good to God or to anyone else, the fact that we can give it, it first was given to us by God. Oh, every time we pay our tithes and offerings in worship on Sunday at the place of worship, the church, my friend, you know what we're actually doing? We're not giving God money. He doesn't need our money. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills and the wealth in every mind. But you know what we're doing? We're acknowledging that it was God who gave us power to get wealth. It was God who gave us everything we have, and we are worshiping by acknowledging, "Lord, you gave this to us. We're giving back a portion to you," only recognizing you're a good God, you're an awesome God, and you have given us these gifts. God established it upon the seas. He established it upon the waters. Oh, again, recognizing God's creation. Oh, today, would you recognize God's creation? And would you be willing to worship Him with all your heart? Seek the face of the Lord, as this song goes on to say. And we'll pick up tomorrow where we left off today. Who may ascend into the hill of the Lord? Well, God bless you, and you have a wonderful, wonderful day.